Hey folks, how you doing? How you doing? It's Kim here, and we're reading the Urantia book, and I'm on paper 184 when Jesus is tried by the Sanhedrin court, and we're on part 5, the second meeting of the court. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start. At 5:30 o'clock, the court reassembled, and Jesus was led to the adjoining room where John was waiting. Here, the Roman soldier and the temple guards watched over Jesus while the court began the formulation of the charges which were to be presented to Pilate. Annas made it clear to his associates that the charge of blasphemy would carry no weight with Pilate. Judas was present during this second meeting of the court, but he gave no testimony. I'm interested to know how Jesus is interacting with John at this point, if at all. Maybe he's not interacting at all, and how John is feeling about this. Anyway, maybe I'll just say it says that. This session of court lasted only a half hour, and when they adjourned to go before Pilate, they had drawn up the indictment of Jesus as being worthy of death under 3 heads. 1, that he was a perverter of the Jewish nation. He deceived the people and incited them to rebellion. Yeah. No, he didn't. Incite them to rebellion? Okay. No, he's peaceful. He just makes them feel like they don't really have to do everything the way the Jewish leaders want them to. They can talk to God themselves. They don't need to go through these other people to talk to God, right? Number 2, that he taught the people to refuse to pay tribute to Caesar. Not true. Render to Caesar what's Caesar's, right? And to God that which is God's. 3, that by claiming to be a king and the founder of a new sort of kingdom, he incited treason against the emperor. So what they're trying to make this sound good, like that, he's really against Rome now. They're trying to sell it to Pilate, right? They're trying to sell it because they can't do this by themselves or they'll get in trouble, right? This entire procedure was irregular and wholly contrary to the Jewish laws. These cats are wild, I swear. Okay. No 2 witnesses had agreed on any matter except those who testified regarding Jesus' statement about destroying the temple and raising it again in 3 days. And even concerning that point, no witnesses spoke for the defense, and neither was Jesus asked to explain his intended meaning. The only point the court could have consistently judged him on was that of blasphemy, and that would have rested entirely on his own testimony. Even concerning blasphemy, they failed to cast a formal ballot for the death sentence. And now they presume to formulate 3 charges with which to go before Pilate, on which no witnesses had been heard, and which were agreed upon while the accused prisoner was absent. When this was done, 3 of the Pharisees took their leave. They wanted to see Jesus destroyed, but they would not formulate charges against him without witnesses and in his absence. Okay, so the Pharisees, three of these Pharisees are kind of like, okay, we got to do this the right way. We're not doing it the right way. Yep. And now they presumed to formulate 3 charges. I did that already. I read that part already. Okay. Jesus did not again appear before the Sanhedrin court. They did not want again to look upon his face as they sat in judgment upon his innocent life. Jesus did not know, as a man, of their formal charges until he heard them recited by Pilate. Okay, so they're not even seeing him. During this time, he's just in the other room, right? When Jesus was in the room with John and the guards, and while the court was in its second session, some of the women about the high priest's palace, together with their friends, came to look upon the strange prisoner, and one of them asked him, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?" And Jesus answered, "If I tell you, you will not believe me, and if I ask you, you will not answer." At 6 o'clock that morning, Jesus was led forth from the home of Caiaphas to appear before Pilate for confirmation of the sentence of death which his Sanhedrin court had so unjustly and irregularly decreed. Okay. What does this mean? If I tell you, you will not believe me. And if I, okay, because you remember how Peter saluted him, the salutation or whatever, that he said, "You are the Son of the living God." So if I tell you that I am the Son of God, you will not believe me. If I ask you if I am the Son of God, you won't answer me. So you're not a believer. You're kind of looking for, I don't know, you have to demonstrate your faith. And if I tell you that, yes, I am, you're not going to like that either. Either way, you're not going to. That's what he said to them. Okay. All right. So next week we're on paper 185. Wow. This is going so fast. All right. All right. Thank you very much for listening. You have a really good night. Okay. Bye.